everybody, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting video on the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duos. I am so excited about these products. They are so beautiful. I first saw them when I went to my local Sephora, which is a 2-hour drive from me. I live in Arkansas. There is a Sephora inside JCPenney's about an hour away, but I wanted to go to the large Sephora store, which is in Rogers, Arkansas. So before the Sephora VIB sale, because I like to go in store and look at everything, because sometimes there's things I want that when I see them, I don't want them anymore. And then there's things that I see that I didn't know I wanted and I absolutely fall in love with them. And this is an example of that. So while I was up there looking around, I saw the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duos. And I was just blown away by them. They are a dual pan and it's a large amount of product. They come in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I bought them all. Maybe I missed one, and I only got one of the bronzers, and there's two. They're $38 a piece. They're stunningly beautiful. There's a matte on one side and a satin on the other. So, but I didn't buy any because they were sold out. So that was the deal. I went up there, I looked at all of them, I fell in love, and all they had was the testers. And the Sephora representative told me that as soon as they got them, they immediately sold out and they were waiting for a restock, which hadn't come in. So that's all they had. So all I was able to do was swatch them. I thought they were stunning. So the next week I was over at Ulta and I was shocked because Ulta had all of them and they were all in stock. So I was like, oh, this is great, but I really wanted to buy them with the upcoming Sephora VIB sale. So I thought, well, I'm gonna wait because I'm Rouge and maybe they'll be restocked by the time the sale starts, which started November 1st, it's over now, went for the 1st of the 11th. So anyways, and they showed to be in stock at, well, no, it was right before the sale or during this, I can't even remember. But anyways, so I did buy one at Ulta that day because the one that just totally blew my mind, that I just thought was so stunning, was this one. And this is Sweet Mulberry, which I know is dark, but I thought, well, it's a beautiful plum purple shade. Can you see how the light just skids right across that? It is so stunning, and I'm sure this is meant as a blush for maybe a darker skin tone, but I thought, I don't care. I love it, and if it's too dark for me, it reminds me, when I was growing up, my mom had a Clinique blush that was called A Different Grape. Now, we're talking 40 years ago, okay? But my mother had a purple blush, and I absolutely loved it, and it was a grape color. This reminded me of that, except for that wasn't a duo or anything like that, but it was a purple blush. This is just so pretty, and this is the #1 that I wanted. So while I was at Ulta, I went ahead and picked it up, and it was $38. And I have used it, and although it is dark, you can sheer it out, and it is very, very gorgeous. So let me swatch it for you. These are very pigmented. The pans are huge. And see, it's not real dark. The top one is the matte, the bottom one is the satin. So you can totally get away with it, and I just thought it was gorgeous. These are, let me see. Okay, it's 14.5 grams. So you've got over 7 grams of product for each side. And that is the Sweet Mulberry, which is the darkest one, and don't let it scare you. It's absolutely stunning and beautiful. And these are $38 a piece, but you do get a mirror, and it kind of looks like a bar of soap. I think that's what Mel Thompson said. But they are stunningly beautiful, and if you're drawn to that dark purple shade like I was, go ahead and pick it up. You won't be sorry. So I didn't get any kind of discount on that. But while I was waiting for the Sephora sale, I thought, well, I'll use my Ulta points and I'll pick up a couple more. But what happened was Ulta sent me a 20% off Prestige Cosmetics coupon. So it was good on everything, including perfume, everything. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go ahead, because I didn't want to take a chance on them selling out, and the Sephora sale hadn't started yet, and they were all in stock at Ulta. So I went ahead and I had a 20% off Prestige Cosmetics, and then I also used my Ulta points for an additional $50. So it was the best way to buy. So I'm trying to shop at Ulta. If they carry the same thing as Sephora, I'm going to buy it at Ulta because they have better gifts with purchase, a better point system, just better sales in general, and it's just so worth it. So okay, without further ado, let me show you all the ones I bought, which I think are all the ones they make, because I'd buy one more, and I was like, you know what, if I can use my points, I'm gonna get them all. So that's, maybe I didn't get one, but I might have all of them here. So the first one, this is the lightest. This is Soft Peach, and this is described by Cover FX as a peachy nude. And it's a peachy nude. It's very, very beautiful, and it's actually kind of it's so pretty. It's described as a soft peach, but let me make sure this is the right one, because that almost looks a little pink. No, that's the peach. Yeah, soft peach, so pretty. But it's just stunningly beautiful. Let me swatch it for you. They just glow. They're just so beautiful, and I can see this as a blush or an eyeshadow. So this is soft peach, your matte is on top, and then your shimmer is on the bottom. So it's a peachy nude, and this is the lightest color. And again, these are $38. So this was actually a deal because I bought 5 in this trip, so they were at $38 a piece. For 5, it was $190. I had the 20% off coupon got me $38 off. Then I threw down $50 worth of points, so I got all, and the tax was $9.95. So I got these 5 blushes for $112. So such a deal, because that would normally only get me 3 for full price. So that's why I got them all. So that was Soft Peach. The next one, which is the lightest pink, is called Pink Dahlia. And this is the lightest. So pretty. Again, just a stunning pink. Let me swatch it for you. God, it's so pretty. You've got to see these in person, because swatches, you just have to see them in person. I mean, they are literally breathtaking. When I saw these in Sephora, so there is your matte and there is your satin, and that is just so pretty. Let me show you next to, so there's Soft Peach, the pinky nude, and there is Pink Dahlia, which is a soft pink. Just so I couldn't make up my mind. Do I want pink? Do I want peach? When I saw the display, I wanted them all, and that is, I never do that. I never do. Now, I had to buy the soft mulberry as soon as I saw it at Ulta, but when I saw these, I just truly could not decide. They're so beautiful, and you can use them for eyeshadow. They're very sheer. They build up. Oh my gosh, they're breathtaking to look at. So the next one I got, this is Mojave Mauve, and it's described as a dusty rose, and it looks a little bit darker pink than Pink Dahlia, but they swatch almost identical, and that's the thing too. When I swatched the Pink Dahlia and the Mojave Mauve, they were so close that I tried to talk myself out of buying both of them because they swatch so similar, but I couldn't help it. I had to. So this is Mojave Mauve, your satin, your matte, and then here's your satin. The pink Dahlia. They swatch almost alike, but I just let me show you next to each other. So I mean, you can get away with just getting one or the other. This is more of a, you know, a pink, and this is a little bit darker, but you can get away with only getting one, and that's what I did at first. I was just gonna get the one, and I actually like pink Dahlia a little bit more than Mojave Mauve. The Mojave Mauve was a little bit more of a blue pink, and this is a more of a like a warm pink. But I just wanted them all. I mean, sometimes you just want them all. I mean, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? Okay, so next, this is Warm Honey, which, let me see how they describe it. Warm Honey is described as a bronzed rose. Okay, so the bronzed rose, and again, this is a little bit, you know, it's more bronzy than the soft peach, the peachy nude. Let me swatch those for you. Oh my gosh, they're just, I love these so much. Sometimes you just want to look at, but again, it does swatch real, you don't have to get all these. The colors are so similar, but so there is your satin and there's your shimmer. Let me hold it up next to the, and I actually preferred this Warm Honey over the soft peach, but again, I went back and I got them all. They're just the peachy nude. This is the lightest, the peachy nude. And then the Warm Honey here is the bronzed peach, but they're both very, very similar in the swatches, but they're just so stunningly beautiful. How can you, I don't know how you can pick. I mean, beautiful, just stunning. I mean, this is I see why they sold out. I see why they sold out. They're gone because they're so beautiful. So I had to pick them all up, especially with a coupon and being able to use points. The next one I got is Spiced Cinnamon, and this is really beautiful. It's described as a terracotta flush. Okay, so this is the darkest of them, and I thought, again, they're all kind of similar, but it's just so pretty. Bless you, my cat just sneezed. It's so pretty. It's got a little bit more red in it. And it's totally buildable. That's what I like too, is because the colors look a little dark in the pan. And that's your satin, and that's your, I mean your matte, and then there's your satin. You can see how the colors are kind of similar. And the swatches don't do it justice, but they're all buildable. And it's just so pretty. Let me put this next to, oh, so here's the Spiced Cinnamon, and let me put it next to the Mulberry, which these are the two darkest shades. This is more of a dark dusty mauve, and this is more of a plum. Just so pretty. I mean, that's the thing. Wait till Ulta has another 20% off coupon and throw down your points and get these on sale. They're so great. And they do have a couple, so that's it for the blushes. There might have been one that I didn't get, but I don't think so. I think maybe I got them all. They have two bronzers. There was a light bronzer and there was a dark bronzer. And I thought the dark bronzer was beautiful, but I knew I wouldn't wear it as a bronzer, but I would wear it as an eyeshadow. So I went ahead and bought the lighter of the two bronzers, because that is something that I would use. This is called Sunkissed Bronze, and this is their bronzer, and again, it's $38, and there are two bronzers, a lighter and a darker shade. This is the lighter of the two, and it's so pretty. It's just a really, really gorgeous bronzer. And I think it would make a beautiful eyeshadow as well. It's the formula is so soft, it's so smooth, it's just stunning. There's the bronzer. There's your matte and your shimmer. But I think that would make a good eyeshadow too. So, all in all, these are just so beautiful. I'm going to open them all up and let you, so gorgeous, so gorgeous. They're just, you've got to get some of these. I just love them. Okay, so again, there is Soft Peach, your lightest, which is your Peachy Nude. Then you have Pink Dahlia, which is your lightest pink. So gorgeous. And then those other two lightest shades together. So if you want to go more peach or you want to go more pink. Then you have Mojave Mauve, and if you put that next to Pink Dahlia, you can see Mojave Mauve is a little bit more blue pink, and then this is your more true pink. And then here you have your Warm Honey, which is a little bit deeper than your Mojave Mauve here. Here's your Warm Honey. Again, stunningly beautiful. And then you've got your Spiced Cinnamon, which is more of a red tone, next to your Warm Honey. And that kind of gives you an idea there. And then you have your Sweet Mulberry, which is your plum, next to your Sunkissed Bronze, which is your light bronzer. So that is all of the Cover FX duochrome blushes. Monochrome blushes, excuse me, monochrome. They're so pretty. I want to look at them again. Let's do it again, one more time. Okay. Soft Peach. Pink Dahlia. Mojave Mauve. Warm Honey. Spiced Cinnamon. Sweet Mulberry. And Sunkissed Bronze. And that's it for the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duos. They're spectacular. I highly suggest you go look at them in stores. The peach shades and the pink shades, light and dark, do swatch similarly, so you don't need all of them. I absolutely love the Sweet Mulberry. It's not too dark for a light complexion because it's very sheer and buildable. The darker bronze was also stunning. It would make a great eyeshadow. And if I had to pick only 4 or 5, well, I would, my favorite is Warm Honey, Pink Dahlia, Sweet Mulberry, and the bronzer. If I could only have 4, those are the 4. I would skip on Mojave Mauve, and I would skip on the peach, the lightest peach. I'd go for the Warm Honey. But anyways, okay, I'm Jackie. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave me a message, leave me a comment. Let me know where you live. Let me know if you can get this stuff. I love all things beauty, but I'm trying to be a little bit more selective with my purchasing because I really don't need anything. So it's really got to be the best of the best before I'm going to spend any money. I have no PR. I'm spending all my own money on it, and I've got to make very careful purchases. So I'm just not going to buy things that aren't great. I don't need mediocre. I don't want things that I have to work with. I want things to be great, or I'm not going to get them. So anyways, thanks a lot. I'll talk to you soon. I've got a TJ Maxx video. I know y'all wanting a haul, so I've got some TJ Maxx coming up. So I'll talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.